Well, a few hundred protesters are in Trafalgar Square in London this evening for a demonstration against Baroness Thatcher. Our senior news correspondent Ian Woods is live there. Ian, much happening?
Yeah, it's several hundred people now gathered. I would say several hundred people actively celebrating the death of Margaret Thatcher. Many others just standing around and watching what is going on. I mean, I've covered many anti-Thatcher protests during the 1980s when the atmosphere was one of hatred and vilification. You have to say that the atmosphere here is one of happiness because they are celebrating something that they say that they've been waiting for a long time for. And this party wasn't planned in the last few days since her death. It's been 20 years or so in the planning since a group called Class War first suggested the idea of holding a gathering in Trafalgar Square, the scene of the poll tax riot in 1990, on the first Saturday following her death. And that idea has come to fruition over the past few days, and people have brought bottles of champagne. They have brought party favours, they are singing, they are dancing, and the range of ages is everyone from contemporaries of Margaret Thatcher in terms of age and who well remember her premiership, through to people who were certainly not old enough to remember her as Prime Minister, right down to someone who was only 4 years old, hoisted over the shoulders of his father to sing the song which is possibly going to be the #1 selling record in Britain tomorrow, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. So there are plenty of people who are regulars, you would say, at demonstrations. There are many people who you perhaps wouldn't expect to be here, but there's all sorts of age ranges and all sorts of views, but they're united in a hatred of Margaret Thatcher's policies and wanting Thatcherism killed off just in the same way as Margaret Thatcher is now dead. And they are going to carry on celebrating this day for some hours yet.
Ian, thank you very much. Ian Woods there.